Hello, my friends. Welcome to this week's Ministry Moment. It's good to be with you once again as we actually finish our series on things that you or the people may not have realized or known about Christianity. The very last thing I wanted to speak to you about is, well, simply that the Christian life is not us against the world. It's actually us for the world in many, many ways. I remember the two very influential people for me who really helped shape my understanding of this. The first one was a seminary professor. He actually taught evangelism, so how to tell people about Jesus. And the very first time that somebody used the term non-Christians to talk about people we'd be talking to in his class, he said, "I want to stop you there. I don't want you to call them that anymore, or to call them the unchurched or unfaithful or whatever it was." He said, "You should probably just call them normal people, because there's a whole lot more of them than there are of us, and that makes us the weird ones," he said. Weird ones with the message of life, but nonetheless different from everybody else. And then it was my first bishop who actually also talking about evangelism and about the church's role in the wider world. He gave an analogy. He said that too many people, once they become Christians, get totally caught in the Christian bubble. They live in a little world. He said it's like our own little theme park where we have our own services and our own language and our own novels and our own movies and our own everything. And you can get so involved in that it becomes to seem like you're different and everyone else is other. He said that kind of evangelism leads to the gates of the theme park opening up and people creeping out in the night and trying to find a little treasure out of the mud and the muck of the world and bring back in. Save someone that way. Because that totally disregards the fact that God loves everyone in his world. And that message, as absurd as it is what the Bible tells us. That God sent his son that all that believe in him might be saved. And so our job becomes not to separate ourselves and to be against the world and against those that don't believe, but we're supposed to be for. Like one beggar speaking to another about a cache of bread that they found. We have the words of life and we want to give it to you. Not that we are better and somehow have God's favor and no one else does. Because as soon as we start to believe that, then we have already lost so much of our way. Because God calls us to have our heart match his heart. And his heart loves each and every one of those he created. And he wants each and every one of them to be able to come and have life with him. That's our job in this world. Not just to separate ourselves off so that we can one day win that prize, but that we can share with everyone the wonderful grace and gift that we have in Jesus. It's not us versus them, it's us for them. That's it for this week, my friends. Take care, God bless, and I will see you once again next week.